Sure. Thank you, Mayor. Members of...
Can you hear him in the back? Is that coming through?
My name is Kevin Rogerson. I'm the city attorney for Mount Vernon. I'd just like to recognize Scott Thomas, the city attorney for Burlington, is here, and I'll offer him an opportunity if he has anything further to say, since this is a joint council session. The formal process for appeal is set forth in what's called the Code of Federal Regulations that's published by the Federal Register. And in that code, what it says is that when FEMA's Flood Insurance Administrator makes its initial determination, which has not yet occurred, and that is published in the local community newspaper, upon its second publication date, a time for an appeal period runs, and that time for appeal period runs 90 days. At the end of that 90-day appeal period, any local jurisdiction or any citizen whose property interest would be adversely affected may appeal to FEMA their base flood elevation determination. At the point of appeal, it is a very front-loaded process, which means that you basically have to have your competing hydrology and hydraulic model and your maps ready to go. At the point this is timely appealed, then the FEMA Insurance Administrator has three options under his Code of Federal Regulations, under the Code of Federal Regulations. One is that FEMA may go back to the local jurisdictions and reconsult with the local jurisdictions and see if there can be a meeting of the minds. Secondly, FEMA may very well contract with an independent entity to review the competing hydrological and hydraulic model. And three, FEMA can choose to convene a three-person board of appeals to hear formal testimony, very much like a trial where rules of evidence would apply, testimony of experts would be given, lawyers would be present, objections would be raised, there would be rulings, and that board would then issue a determination of what is the most scientifically and technically accurate model. And these are matters of degree, obviously. That decision is not binding on FEMA. That's advisory only. The ultimate decision maker on an administrative appeal before you perfect your right to appeal to the federal district court will be the FEMA director, who is obviously a political appointee.
Thank you. Did you have a question, Kevin?
No, not this a statement.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to add one comment, and I think Kevin outlined the process quite well. But the point I wanted to make is that what FEMA has been doing has been working on this for the past 2 years. FEMA has a few people. It's a fairly large agency, number of scientists, engineers, hydrologists, whatnot, to come up with their study. Local agencies, local governments such as Mount Vernon and Burlington, local property owners have 90 days to replicate that same study and file an appeal. That is a daunting task, and one that I don't look upon with much hope of success, quite frankly.